Oh, wow. Sorry about that. I had communication problems. All right. Practice on the door. All right. Sorry about that. I'm late. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Give me a second. I had to reset everything. We had the minor details. All right. Gotta reset everything. All right. Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the show. Sorry I'm late. I've been having some difficulty issues with this. So we're just gonna wait for everybody to get in here. I gotta set up everything. It said I was live, so I had to reboot my computer and do all that stuff. It's just a pain in the neck. So we're gonna restart it again. It's one of those days. I'm double checking everything. I'm waiting for you to. All right, here we are. Let's see if this works. All right, here we go. All right, we can start again. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the show. Good evening. Wasn't going to start like that, but hey, you know what? You just got to do what you got to do. Hey, before I get started, I just got to make sure everything's set up. I guess this might be a repeat. I wonder why my computer did that. I got to fix that. This is my water extract. Um, Apple cider vinegar, check. And a lot of people are going to say, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Nobody's here." And I'm trying to figure out what is going on. Hopefully, this week will be better than last week. I had a lot of people on last week that they came in late. And I know I'm competing with Tony for Leader Loco. So let's just go ahead and get started, okay? So this is going to be. It's not probably won't be a live broadcast like it is right now. So this is gonna be a repeat. So I can do some major editing on this one. All right, here we go. We're trying to get it for the third time. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the show. Today is October 4th, 2022. And yes, we are live in Granbury, Texas, talking about cruise news, cruise tips, and cruise discounts. So we're gonna get started here. I'm just gonna go on with the news. I need one of those sound effects things. I'm gonna work on that. The next couple of weeks are gonna be totally professional. Yeah, right. All right. So news of the day. Well, it is official. Carnival Cruise Lines will now charge people who starts in fights $500 fine and suspension of the cruise ship forever. It's about time. It's really about time that we have Carnival done that. Hopefully, it will cut down on people fighting on cruise. Because a lot of people don't want to see that, and especially when they spend all their hard-earned money, you don't want to see some knuckleheads acting like fools, boxing and just fighting all that good stuff. It's gonna come to this: if you start a fight or you do any ruckus, I call it ruckus, you'll get fined $500, which is a great thing. It's about time they did that. All right, so that's one news to get down with. Now the better news is Norwegian Cruise Line has got rid of the COVID-19 protocol. Yes, that's right. So almost every cruise line is gonna be back to normal. Well, Norwegian was the first. So what does that mean to everybody? Hey, what's going on, Explorer? Hey, Eric, what is happening? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the show. I just started late, so you're on. You're just in time. I was getting ready to close it out. No, but basically, what's going on is, as far as the news is concerning Carnival Cruise Line, is they are now going to enforce that law that if you start fighting on a cruise ship, now it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you $500. $500 to start a fight on a cruise. So basically, yeah, it's great news. It's about time they should have done it a long time ago. Now everything that's going back to normal, and so yeah, it's gonna be like that. They're gonna charge you people, which is good. They need to do that. So that was that cruise. That was that news. Great news is not Royal Caribbean. Let me take a breath. Yeah. See, basically, if you get fined and you start fighting on a cruise, you will be banned for life. You will be disembarked off the next port and you'll be banned for life. And you got to find your way to get back home. So, I mean, it's just going to try to cut down the knuckleheads. And basically, what that is, and then when the COVID thing is over, the prices are going to go up, and then we're going to get rid of those knuckleheads. See how that works? That's awesome. I like it. So, it was great when, the COVID thing and stuff like that. It wasn't good, but they were, the prices were so low, they were letting knuckleheads cruise because, it got cheaper. A lot of people, knuckleheads, were going on the cruise. They don't know how to act on land, and then they try to act a fool on sea. And 100% yes, they're going to ban them. They're going to ban them for life. I don't blame them. I would too. I'm spending my hard-earned money to relax on vacation. I don't want to see anything. NGM family, hey, thank you guys for showing. I know. I mean, NGM had a lot of problems with their first cruise channel. I don't know what the whole story is, but yeah, they started all over again, and they're up to 800 over 800 subscribers right now. But this is great news. I just like that. I like to have fun. This is my going on my third month on this cruise channel, and sorry about the lighting things. I got to fix that. Next couple weeks, I gotta go to Amazon. Hey, if you have any suggestions where I can get some lighting equipment, so when I do my live feeds and my videos, I can put them everywhere. If you have any suggestions, please put it down here on the comment section or the chat section. So I can look at that and I'm gonna go ahead and get that stuff. All right, the next news item of the day is the Norwegian Cruise has dropped their COVID-19 restriction protocol. It's gone. So you could go back and cruise, baby. Everybody could go back and cruise. A lot of people say is it too early to do that? I don't know. We will find out pretty soon. So when they did that, that means they're gonna be raising prices. Yes, they're gonna be raising prices on cruise ships. Let's see who else. Yeah, it's great news. That means everything is back to normal, which is good. Um, but oh, if you want to see my other channel, I do a full in-depth review on that channel. It's called the Z Show, TheZeeshow, as my main channel. That's what I talk about everything, and I mean everything in depth. I talk on that channel. So if you want to go see some stuff on that one, that's a great channel. So basically, Norwegian's going to do that. There are no news on Carnival or Royal Caribbean is going to do that either. So we're just waiting for that. But in the meantime, prices are going to go sky high. So if they get rid of that restriction, yeah. So that's the bad thing about it. Prices are going to go up. So if you want to go on a cruise now, go ahead and get it because they'll be up to like 95%, 98%. Yeah. So other than that, and by the way, the next news item is just pray for the people in Florida. Um, I know some people had some hard times past week and a half. I know Sea Lake Journeys didn't have no damage, but didn't have no power. Uh, I have friends of mine that not on the cruise chat, but I got friends of mine that live in Southwest Florida. Basically, they had to evacuate. Uh, Lucky that no injuries and no property damage so far, but they don't have no power. There's a lot of people that don't have no power in Southwest Florida, and it's gonna be some time for them to do that. I've been watching the YouTube channel, and I'm just saying, wow, it's 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 how can I say it to be? It's awesome to see what the power of that hurricane was. It was a Category 4 and it did all that damage. Lucky it wasn't a Category 5. Basically, they're still in the rescue mode, and yeah, so it's very difficult to deal with that hurricane situation. I know a lot of people are affected with that, and a lot of people had to cancel their cruises because all the ports are closed. But basically, last Saturday, Port Canaveral just opened. They're doing back. They're trying to get back to normal. It's going to be some delays. Uh, Apparently, there's some debris at the channel in Port Canaveral. So yeah, it's gonna be a mess. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, big news on Norwegian Prima. Now the Norwegian Prima just came out, and they're gonna be selling in a couple of weeks in Galveston. Now, this was not for the ordinary cruising right now. I mean, this was for like VIPs and media. But one of the entertainers on that cruise ship is Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson is going to be on the Norwegian Prima. Yeah. So the only thing I do not like about Norwegian, and it's going to be a lot of you going to say, why? What does that matter? But here's what it is. Go kart racing. It's $15 every time, and you go for $15 for 8 laps. Yeah. Also, the plus pack costs money. Even the darts cost money, and the drink packages are going up. So you gotta get your drink package. Now, if you have any questions for me, just put it down there on the chat section. I could look on that, or I got my trusty phone here. Let me get something to drink. Oh, and those of you that don't know, there's a lot of new people in here. I am trying to lose some weight so I could go. My best friend said if you lose some weight, you get to go on a cruise, and he's gonna pay for it. So I am doing it. By the end of the year, I have lost 35 pounds, so I got like 69 to go. So yeah, it's possible. All right, so sad news. Oh, I gotta tell you this. Well, last week we had a rapper icon, Coolio, passed away, and he's only 59 years old. Those of you that know about Coolio, Most of his songs, Gangsta Paradise and Fantastic Voyage, were on the Sailway Party for Carnival. So yeah, he's one of those icons. Yeah, I was, I was shocked about Coolio because a lot of people don't know he used to be a gangbanger, and then finally he realized a gangbanger is not going to be good for him. He started doing rapping uh, in the '90s, and he was the one of the original rappers. I mean, he don't use no equipment, no sound effects or anything like changing their voice or anything like that. He was a real rapper, and basically, he was doing a world tour with Vanilla Ice and most of those '90s people. Yeah, Coolio. May you rest in peace, my brother. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Oh, by the way, you probably want to check the next couple of weeks in the Caribbean if y'all going on the cruises. The Caribbean is a little bit, what do you call it? It's a little bit hyped up right now. We'll get a couple more tropical waves coming in, so y'all be careful about that. And by the way, if you're going on a New Year's Eve cruise, a lot of my friends on cruise are going on New Year's Eve cruise on a Carnival. Carnival Breeze out of Galveston. I think y'all know Island Time. Coach Cruz is gonna be on there. Uh, Other guys gonna be on there, and I would love to go on there, but I don't know. New Year's Eve on a cruise ship with lots of alcohol. As yeah. What else is going on? You know what? That A lot of people are telling me. So Z, are you a solo cruiser? Yes, I am a solo cruiser because I have friends, and most of them are afraid. They said they're afraid to go on. Either some of them say they won't go on the cruise because they don't want to get hit by the iceberg. And I'm saying, guys, really, really, guys, you can't go. There's no icebergs in the Caribbean. There might be some in Alaska, but not in Caribbean. There's no icebergs. And some of them would just some of them would just say, "Hey, but I don't want to take the test. I don't want to get the shot to go on a cruise, so I'm not going to go until it settles down." Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has settled down. Um, as far as cruising and booking for a cruise, here's a couple of things. Here's a couple of tips I do and I use all the time. Tip number one: when you're booking a cruise, please, guys, get some insurance because I hear stories that a woman from Houston got sick on the Carnival Vista, and they say, "Well, we can't treat you on the ship, so we're going to treat you in Jamaica." So basically, she had no travel insurance, which is only $200. So she got put out in Jamaica and got treated. Now she got to get fully treatment because if she would have went when she got there, it would have cost her $40,000 to get back to the states. 40,000 $40,000 because she would not want to pay $200 for a travel insurance. So please, guys, when you book your cruise, do travel insurance. It's that simple. All right, so a couple more things real quickly. Drink packages. Uh, I am an alcoholic, as you can see. Well, this is not a sponsor. I wish they were a sponsor because of how much I put this advertiser right here, and yeah, that is my drink of choice. Is Fireball, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I do. So, but anyways, as I was saying, as far as booking a cruise, um, as soon as you book your cruise, you want to book your flight Do it now after you book your cruise. You get some cheaper rates. I fly Southwest, so it's cheaper to do Southwest. You could check in bags, two bags for free. Under the weight limit on that is 50 pounds each bag, and they fly out of DFW. I mean Dallas Love Field or whatever you want to fly. You get some good rates, and they'll come in the Houston Hobby. And basically, if you do that, just do Uber or Lyft. I choose Uber from the airport to the hotel. Book your hotel though. Book your hotel a couple days in advance too, and book it outside of Galveston because it will save you some money. I booked a hotel room over at Texas City. It's a little bit cheaper, and then the next day, I went on cruise ship, and it only cost me like $30 to do a lift. Now, as far as Galveston is, Lyft has the contract to take you all the way to the port. Uber does not, but Lyft does. All right, so let's see here. Next couple of questions here. My friend, one of my friends on Facebook said, "See, uh, how much do you get tip?" That's a good question. Tip as much as you can. Basically, tip the porter when you get to the cruise terminal. Just tip them like $3 or $4, and they'll make it priority to get on board the ship first. So the people on the ship will get your bags to the cabin faster than you would do. Um, as far as being the age of 55, which I am way over 55, you could get a discount on Carnival. You get a discount. You can do a discount if you're over 55. You can do a discount if you live in the state of Texas. If you have AARP or AMAC, you'll get a discount. You just gotta talk to your cruise provider. My cruise provider is Island Time. I'll put that on my comment section if you want to get in touch with them. They got a website. They're travel agents now, so I'm gonna do my next cruise on that one. So my next question is to everybody that's on here. Um, I'm planning to go on a cruise next year. I have a choice of two ships. The Carnival Vista, I love that ship, but they also have the Allure of the Seas that's going to be in November. And I am planning to go on a cruise next month, next March, during March Madness. Now, I might do the Carnival Vista because Island Time will be on there. And I like Derek and Amanda. They're great people, awesome people. They helped me a lot. Let's see what else. What else is going on? I always did the news. I did yeah, cruise tips. I also like to talk about tipping. As far as tipping the bartenders, I do that. I don't do it for everyone. I do. I find me a good bartender. If I'm at the sports bar, I go there and tip them $2 or $3 because those bartenders live on tips basically. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a great time to go. Hey, what's up, CMT? CME traveling. What's going on? I haven't seen you. I am sorry I haven't been a couple of mornings. I've been oversleeping because, long story short, yes. Yeah, it's just been, just tip your bartenders. I tip my the room steward. I tip them at the end of the cruise, probably about $60 to $80. It depends how they, if I need some extra towels or I need extra blanket, I call them up. They give me that. I'll just tip them 60. The last cruise I did, I treat them about 8 o'clock, 8. I took them $80 the last cruise. Now, as far as liquor and the duty free. Now, I uh, I am a connoisseur of drinking. I always drink Fireball. I drink rum and stuff like that. My sister drinks pure Hennessy White, and they don't sell it in America. They only show it. They only sell it on cruise ships and ports, uh, like in Mexico, Jamaica, and stuff like that. Now, as far as bringing them back, uh, when you bring it back to the port and you go back to the ship, they'll take it up from you the night of the cruise. They'll bring it back to your cabin, or you got to pick them up early in the morning. You know, it's ridiculous, but I understand because there's a lot of kids that want to do all that. You know, they buy their stuff, and when you get back on the terminal, go to customs, say yes, I got this and this. You just pay the taxes. It's not a lot of money. And then let's see here, CMT. Oh, let's see what CMT has to say. See, now, yeah. Now I had the same bartender at the Sky, the sports bar on Carnival Vista, and me, Derek, just man, you know, if you tip a bartender well, usually the Sky bar costs about 12, 12:30. We kept them up to 2:30 because me and Derek just keep tipping out the fireball, fireball, rum punch, fireball. I was doing all that, yeah. I was doing all that. You know, I had so much fun on the Combo Vista. Um, as oh shoot, am I going? Oh, okay. Nurse Nancy would be on 9 o'clock. Okay, so got 15 minutes. So yeah. So if you want to go get liquor and bring it back to the stage, just go ahead and tell customers you got this. So you pay the taxes and then you're off. And then next thing about well, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I don't have to worry about it. Guys, please wear sunscreen. I don't have to worry about it, but there's some my friends that are lightly Caucasian and they forgot to bring sunscreen, and they were hating it. I mean, y'all got to bring sunscreen, especially your first time cruisers. Bring sunscreen, and first time cruisers. If you don't know if you'll get seasick, bring some seasick medicine just in case. You never know. I never got seasick because I grew up in the East Coast. Me and my dad used to go deep sea fishing, so I won't get sick. Nah. Let's see what else is going on. I was going to say, Norwegian Prima. They need Norwegian Cruise Lines. Their drink packages are going up. I think they went up. I think starting January 1st, they're gonna be their premium drink package is $130 a day. Let me say that again. Their drink package is $130 a day, unless you get their special they're running. They're running C Day, uh, uh, free drinks, free Wi-Fi, free excursions. They're running that sale right now. So yeah, but cash is good, you know, especially when you find that good bartender like I have. Oh man, so basically, I want to ask you a question, and if you can say yes or no, do you like the shorts they're doing on YouTube? I love the shorts. I like to do. Hey, before you go to my uh, get off of here, you want to see some good movie videos? I have found me an intro theme music. I want you to find go in there, look at it, see what you think. Do you like it or not? I'm still experimenting, and NGM, you probably could help you out, and CME. What kind of software can I use? Free software. Okay, important. What kind of free software can I use to editing my videos? Uh, there's a lot of y'all. You do your live stream. You have your banners right here, and you have this call. You, Jennifer, how you doing? Jennifer, you doing okay? I was just telling everybody that cruising is back, ladies and gentlemen. Cruising is back, Jennifer. Let me summarize real quick. Norwegian has cut out their COVID-19 protocols, which is good. So everybody's getting ready to go back to sailing. Carnival Cruises is going to have that big old fine if you start a fight, and you will get banned for life if you start a fight on Carnival Cruise ships. It's about time they did that. So we all getting ready to get over this COVID thing. But the bad thing is they're gonna raise the prices. They're gonna try to make their money. So be aware. Um, be aware they're gonna be raising your prices. So you better have to go ahead and get your cruises now because when November, December hits, that's when they're gonna try to make their money back. I'm just saying. I know how they are. Um, I was gonna ask you. Uh, I told you about basically almost about almost everything. Jennifer, the question was, do you think we're ready to go back 100%? I think we are. I think we are. I think the COVID-19 is almost over. Um, oh, that's what I was going to ask. Did y'all hear the news that Royal Caribbean and celebrities are letting their uh, staff to not wearing masks? It's not mandatory. It's optional, so they don't have to wear the mask anywhere if they don't want to. But it's going back to normal. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going back to normal, and are we ready for that? I am ready to get back to normal. I am ready. I am so ready to get back to normal. And maybe some of my friends will go back to go on a cruise, but it's very hard. I know for as a solo cruiser, it's very hard to find you a cruise people that you want to go on a cruise with. It's very hard to find them. Uh, and I know they charge arm and a leg for double op, which is ridiculous. They should not do that, but they do. Norwegian has solo cabins, but it's just arm and a leg, costing a lot of money. Um, oh, and by the way, for those of you who want to know about the casino thing, the casino is open till late, but their slot machines are open 24 hours if you want to see. So basically, what it is if you do slot machines at 24 hours, but their tables are closed about 2, 3, or 4 in the morning, or when they slow down. But the slot machines are open 24 hours, 24/7 while you cruising on sale days, which is great. I'm a gambling man. I go I go to slot machine. That's all I do. The nickel and penny slots. I do that. I do the quarter slots. If I win, I did a Um, roulette table. One time, me and Derek from Irontown did that. I won $25 and I quit. Oh, and by the way, This is breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. I like talking about news. News you can use. Carnival room service. They are charging once again. Your continental breakfast and your tea and coffee are free, but the rest of the menu they're gonna be charging. They're trying. See, like I'm trying to tell you, they're trying to make their money back. Oh, what does Jennifer say? Yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah, I. Here's the thing about the Carnival Vista. They've been having problems for months because basically the Carnival Vista was running during the COVID-19 thing. They were running. Uh, they were supposed to go to dry dock before the COVID-19 hit, and now they're having engine issues. So you got to make sure you need to contact Carnival and see if they're going. I think they're still going. They might be going to the west coast of the Caribbean instead of going to the east coast. So you'll probably want to check that. I mean, every other week you hear something that happened in Carnival. About a week and a half ago, they had a blackout for about an hour. Yeah, so you want to Carnival's the Vista is a great ship. I like that ship, but we didn't have any problems when I was on it. But it's just Carnival Vista. They're trying to, they don't want to take it to dry dock because it costs them money. And the only thing they're thinking about is making money right now. And they just barely just got their people back because there's still a lot of people uh, are still underhanded. A lot of people are trying to get their visas back, so it's not a full crew yet. It's probably about 75, 80% crew that is back. Let's see here. Oh shoot! All right, we got about 5 more minutes, and then Nurse Nancy's gonna be. And I watched. I'm sorry, but I watched for Nurse Nancy. I mean, she's great. She's awesome. Um, but other than that, it is a great day. Cruising is back, ladies and gentlemen. Cruising is back. Oh, by the way, if you want to go on a cruise New Year's Eve, um, I got Island Time. I got their email address. Let me go ahead and put the email address on here. Let's see. Give me a second. But other than that, cruising is back. Um, well, thank you for putting it out there. Oh, by the way, I have a new goal, ladies and gentlemen. I did not make my goal in the end of September. I was supposed to have 100 subscribers. I was close by 10. So by the end of October, it'll be 110 more subscribers I need. I need to get 210 by the end of October. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and put in Island Time, Derek, and Amanda. So yeah, they uh they have their own travel agent. Let's see here. I wasn't ready for this, but I just thought about it. So all right. But other than that, cruising is back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget. Oh, by the way, don't forget if you book a flight back when you get back on a cruise, don't do an early flight because you never know. Cruise ships always running back late back on the port. There's Derek. I mean, he's live always. Let's see here. Oh, okay, here it is. Copy. All right. Let me see. Let me see here. But yeah, Derek and Amanda, they're doing a travel agency thing. They're real good. They've been doing it for about a month. They like it. Let me see here. Come on. All right. Boom. There you go. This is Island Time. This is Derek and Amanda. You go to there. You go if you want to book a cruise, or book the cruise, and you want to get some excursions, or you want to get some discounts. There's their website, travel booking, islandtime.com. Go ahead and hit that, and they can hook you up. They hook you up. And ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 minutes to go. I just want to thank real quickly. I want to thank Jennifer, CME Traveling, MGM Family Travel, uh, Cruising Explorer with Eric. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in, for helping me out. Um, if you want to go to Nurse Nancy's live broadcast, go ahead and hit it now. I'll be there in less than 45 seconds. But thank you guys. Oh, by the way, if you want to help me out, subscribe to my channel. If you got friends of mine, if friends of yours, just spread the word. I put out video 8, 9, 10 times a day. I do shorts. But other than that, thank you guys so much for making my night. And I'll see y'all guys out there. Out there, that's corny. This is my regular time, Tuesdays at 8 o'clock Central. I might be live this weekend, depends. Anything happens. There's a lot of things going to be happening from now on. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all guys very soon.